Okay, guys, something I don't really think we discussed in my first video that I want to make sure we talk about is my color scheme. Remember in class we have 3 different colors. So my main color or my word color is my typing or my black marker. My identifying color, I guess I should say. So this is like my definitions and problems. It's also the type too. The red is my pointing out. Oof, I can write really good on my computer today. And my blue is my work. Number 3 colors. And don't forget, we got to work on our stop, pause, working on our own work on stuff. So, number 2, what is a ratio? A ratio is a comparison of 2 numbers or quantities by division. So, let's take a look at it. We have a ratio of 2 red paper clips to 6 blue paper clips, and it can be written 3 different ways. Great. We have 2 to 6. We have 2:6. And we have 2/6. Now, whenever we do work with ratios, especially if it's in this last form that looks like a fraction, we must always simplify. Ooh. So, what can divide out of 2 and 6? We can divide both by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And since that is the same exact numbers, it works. For one of them. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I know I've divided it out here, so it'll stay consistent here and here. Something else that I'd like to point out. Now I know I did my little notes in red, so I'm going to grab a little second color. I'm going to use that pencil. Notice how I see the word red coming first. My red number was either first or on top, followed by that blue number. It also will be written whenever you see numbers that way and you're asked to go from numbers to wording. That's how you know what order to go in. All right, example. Write a ratio in simplest form that compares the number of red paper clips to the number of blue paper clips. I'm going to do this in red. So those are my paper clips. I can draw really well, guys. Now, what way do we need to go? Well, I see the word red pop out first, and then I see it followed by blue. So how many red paper clips do you see there? How many R's did I write? 2. And then how many blues did I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, is that in simplest form? 2 to 6. Nope, we just worked on that problem. So 1 to 3. Next example. Several students name their favorite flavor of gum. Write the ratio that compares the number who chose fruit to the total number of students, and then explain. Well, first off, do I see the word total anywhere? I'll scroll down a second. Notice how there's no more type things here? So I'm going to have to determine that for myself. So I have to take 9 plus 8, which gives me 17, plus 3, which is 20, plus 1 more, which is 21. So the total number of students I have is 21. Next, I need to go back up there and ask myself, okay, what did I see come first? It tells me to write a ratio that compares the number of fruit to the total. So how many students chose fruit gum? 3. So I have 3. I'm going to write it in a different format this time, just because I can. We have 3 different ways we're allowed to write these. Over 27. Now, it doesn't explicitly say it in here, but do you think we're going to need to leave it like this, or should we simplify it? We should simplify it. Okay, so what can I divide out of both a 3 and a 21? We can divide both by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7. And it also tells me, lastly, to explain. So I'm going to type this because my handwriting for full sentences on my computer, really, really bad. So 1 out of every 7 students like fruit gum. And there we are. We've explained our math. All right, write the ratio in simplest form that compares the number of baseballs to the number of soccer balls. Then explain. So I need to start with baseballs and then move to soccer balls. So how many baseballs do we have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. How many soccer balls do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I realized one was underneath my head. Sorry about that, guys. So 4 to 10. But it also asked me to write it in simplest form. Oh, my cats like to fight. I'm sorry. So can I reduce 10 and, I need to do that in blue. I just realized that. Can I reduce 10 and 4 at all? Yeah, I can divide both by 2. 4 divided by 2 gives me 2, and 10 divided by 2 gives me 5. 2 and 5 have nothing else in common. They are both prime now. We got down to our prime factorization. Look at that, using stuff from the last lesson. And then it asks me to explain. Ooh, cool, it's still good. For every 2 baseballs, there are 5 soccer balls. I can't type today either. Whew, it's a rough day. All right, I want you to try this one on your own. Again, pause the video, write it down, and work it out. When you're done, come back and see what you get. So in this example, 1 out of every 3 were strawberry. All right, we're going to do this one together. Katie wants to divide her 30 flowers into 2 groups, and these 2 groups have a ratio of 2 to 3. So how am I supposed to know how many flowers to put in each group? So we know we have group 1, and we know we have, and I'm going to write out the word group because that looks weird. And we know we have group 2. We know that they go in a ratio of 2 to 3. 2 comes first, so that means I'm going to have 2 of something in group 1. And I'm really pathetic. I can't draw, so I make boxes. Squares are the thing that I use because they're easy. Then we have 3 of whatever in group 2. Again, boxes. So I need to figure out how many total boxes I have right here. So right now I have 5 boxes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's telling me that they get split into even amounts, just at a ratio of 2 to 3. So can I take my total of 30 and split that? Great. So I'm back up again. Can I take that group of 30 and my total of 30 and split that into 5 equal groups? You betcha. 30 divided by 5 is 6. So in each of these little boxes or groups, I can fit 6 flowers. So this is not a 1 anymore, but a 6. That's not a 2, but a 6. This is a 6. This is a 6. And this is a 6. So in group 1, I have 12 total flowers. In group 2, I have 18 flowers. Oh, look at math, crazy. Next one, divide 35 cans of food into 2 groups so that the ratio is 3 to 4. So we're going to start exactly the same way. I have my 2 groups. Again, the 3 comes first, so that's how many are going to be in 1. And then I have the 4 come second. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. And I know I can take 35 and divide that evenly 7 times. And so we see we should get 5. So 35 divided by 7 is 5. So in group 1, I had 5 times 3, which was 15. And in group 2, I had 5 times 4, which is 20. So in group 1, I'll have 15 cans, and group 2, I'll have 20 cans. Pause the video, try this one. This is for you. All right, that's all I have for you. Have a great day, guys.